Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the package, Andrew Steele. What is up, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, and everyone else in between? We are back. It is I, the package, Andrew Steele, back on the block. It's Sunday, and you know what that means. That's right, it's Metroid Prime Sunday. Special thanks to Thanos Garciano for following our Facebook page. Your support is much appreciated. Here we leave off our bounty hunter Samus Aran, whom and her other, along with her other three bounty hunter allies, saved Norion from a Leviathan approaching the planet. Not before Dark Samus came from out of nowhere and wiped them out. But Samus, with her last bit of strength, fired the cannon and blew up the meteor. Yet 1 month later, she is equipped with the Phazon Enhancement Device, which could be dangerous, but also provides devastating rounds against enemies. Where are the other three hunters? But it looks like we have yet to hear from Unit 242. We got to get a briefing on her just to see what the situation is. Meanwhile, folks, I have been meaning to tell you this, but now it's time I made my very special announcement. Of course, my brother, the Cannonball Alex Steele, is sitting by to my left even as we speak, but here it is, my special announcement. It has come to my attention that the brand new Donkey Kong Adventure, which is said to be the best Donkey Kong game in 30 years, I would have to say since Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Kong Quest. It's based on the makers of Super Mario Odyssey. I am of course talking about Donkey Kong Bonanza. That game will be released on Thursday, July 17th, 2025, and I will be bringing that game to you every week on Saturday on Hot Off the Steel Press. That's right, you heard me. You will see me play Donkey Kong Bonanza every Saturday night on Hot Off the Steel Press, just to see what the hype is all about. I am, of course, very excited to hear about, to find out what the hype is all about. You know, and the reason for Metroid Prime Sunday, it is for the anticipated release of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, which is still set to be released this year. No exact date yet. We don't know for sure. Our fingers crossed. I'm half thinking it could be released next year or maybe in January. Who knows? I got the talk out of the way. I'm going to get this thing started. I got my Cherry Coke Zero in hand. Crack that open for a little bit. Let's see. Oh, and I do want to tell you that my brother and I do have some things to do around the house that require our attention, even if it means repairing or preventing flooding again. So here's to all those who are trying to keep up with their homes, to prevent them from flooding and cleaning them up each and every now and then. This one's for you guys. Cheers. Salute. Okay. Even I don't know what I'm talking about, but what I'm talking about now is we are going to live scene. I'm going to go activate my Wiimote, sit back with the cursor. Is it just me or is it a little off? Hold on a minute. Let me just go ahead and fix that real quick. Get that in sync. Yep. Okay. I'm going to sit back for a little bit. There we go. Just heard the Cannonball Alex Steele go downstairs for quite the time, but all right, now I'm going to go ahead and sit back and see if I can stretch that out a little bit further. There we go. Not sure if you can hear me at a good time, like from a good distance, but Nunchuck is required. I do have the nunchuck. GFS, we are back at the GFS Olympus. 6%, 55 minutes allotted. Let's go. So here's where we left off our heroine Samus Aran, our bounty hunter. We're back at the Olympus. She's just acquired a new PED, Phazon Enhancement Device, and is yet to visit with Aurora Unit 242 for a briefing here. So let's see where this takes us. Now let's see. Hey, if you look closely, you can see some sort of like, some veins that are exposed on Samus. So, okay, what's this guy have to say?
Samus, you made it. Glad to hear you're feeling better. You've been cleared to enter the AU chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Please proceed through these doors and up the lift. The Aurora Unit is expecting you.
Roger that. Here we go. All the way up.
Samus Aran entering AU lift area. Security clearance 5 granted. Clearance confirmed, G5. Opening chamber vault.
Aurora Unit access doors can only be opened by authorized Galactic Federation personnel. Communication platform allows users to interact with Aurora Unit. Use the terminal to talk to AU-242. Aurora Unit tanks serve as the heart of all Federation battleships, unable to see through liquid solution. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Time for a briefing, folks.
Welcome, Samus Aran. Let us begin. Time is most critical. During the attempted pirate invasion of Norion, it was confirmed that 2 nearby planets were similarly attacked. These planets are named Brio and Elysia.
Brio and Elysia, yikes.
These Leviathans have impacted and embedded themselves deep into each planet, spreading a virulent Phazon carried inside their bodies. The Leviathans must be destroyed. 2 weeks ago, we dispatched Runters to Brio, Gore to Elysia,
Okay.
while Andreda was sent to locate the space pirate stronghold.
Oh, okay.
Like you, they were outfitted with PED devices in order to confront this new threat. We lost contact with all of them 7 days ago, and fear the worst.
Uh-oh. This can't be good.
In their absence, we need you to travel to these planets and finish their missions. The closest planet is Brio. This will be your first objective. Please be on the lookout for any clues that might help us understand what happened to Runtus and the other hunters. Good luck.
Good luck indeed. So here we go. Let the adventure truly begin. So she must be wondering what's been happening to her friends. Good luck, Samus. Good luck indeed.
Samus, the fleet is now moving to the rendezvous location. You will no longer be able to dock with us from this point forward. Rest assured, we will keep communication lines open and supply you with information when necessary. Good luck on Brio.
All right. Alright, so destination Brio. So the only landing site there is the Cliffside Air Dock. Set a course for Brio. So whatever this place is. So there's that Leviathan, but it's protected by a shield. Ugh, the Reptilicus hunters. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to it. Ondegar class war golem is offline and trapped within stone mass. This unit is beyond repair. Centuries ago, these beacons were designed to guide ships safely to landing during harsh weather. Ondegar class war golem is incomplete. Sculpting process was halted 328.9 years ago.
Samus, the Leviathan seed is protected by an energy shield. You will not be able to reach it with that barrier active. We need more data to determine how the shield can be disabled. You are near the wreckage of a downed Federation vessel. If you can use the satellite uplink on the ship, you may be able to access information concerning the seed. Prepare to receive the ship's coordinates now.
Okay, let's go to the map. So the objective here is to get that Federation ship and activate the satellite uplink. Logbook updated. Weathered altar ruins were once part of a much larger structure. Its original purpose is unknown. Pillar ruins are composed of organic stone that is native to Brio, originally placed to greet travelers. The Spaic bush is an indigenous strain of plant life that produces venom within its leaves. Hey, what the heck was that? How the heck was I supposed to catch something like that? Mature cash plant is fully developed bark that only heavy beams and explosives can damage. Mature cash plants are used for storage by Brio natives. Unlike the younger versions, these have developed thick bark that is only vulnerable to heavy weapon fire. I do like to check things out. The scan visor has always been my best friend. This heavy stone door contains a low-level energy shield that can be disrupted by any weapon. Brio doors are carved from heavy stone native to the planet. Each door has been designed with a low-level energy shield. Shooting the shield with any weapon will open the door. So what's this? Brio native is encased in solid ice. Scans indicate that the bioform inside is still alive. Objective identifies as cash plant, used by Brionians to store field supplies and vital gear. The Reptilicus use cash plants as a means to store supplies. Shooting them with any weapon will reveal their contents. I haven't identified that yet. Small Phazon Unit, 10 units. See here. Bioform appears to have been engaged in combat at the time of being frozen. Solid ice mass appears to have been made to gain entry to the temple. Ice has not yet begun to thaw. Gragnol. Lack of exoskeleton makes it agile but weak to most weapons. Gragnols are vulnerable to most weapons as they have not developed the durable exoskeleton found on adult members of the species. They often travel and attack in groups. They sense a nearby threat to their hives, they will not hesitate to advance. Their offensive capabilities are underdeveloped, leaving the ability to fire pulses of Phazon energy their only form of attack. Structure identified, hopper nest. The exterior is incredibly durable. Life signs detected within. GF database access, file BY550. According to lore, these statues are a monument to the folly of war. Is there a hive anywhere? What's this? Scans indicate Bioform has sustained fatal spinal fractures from impacting the wall. Let's see. Now, what's this? Large brio coffers contain energy and weapon supplies only damaged by heavy weapon fire. Large brio coffers were originally designed to store items and supplies in locations where cache plants wouldn't survive. Their hardened plating makes them resistant to all but the heaviest of weapon fire. Well, of course, you got small brio coffers destroyed by weapon fire. The plating appears fragile. Small brio coffers type transported out of plating and plating involved with standard weapon fire. Statue does not appear to be attached to the ground. It could be pulled with enough force. Oh, hey, you know what? At least I didn't lose my gear. Losing gear is the worst. Security release node is active and functional. It appears that a small round object could fit inside it. Oh, so here we are in Brio. Looks like it's raining over here. So now the objective is to get to that big door or something. Oh, but wait. Solar Energy Collector provides a means to access security locks. Enter the shafts to access the locks. Severe structural damage detected. Bridge hit by heavy weapon fire. Proceed with caution. Oh, okay then. So there's something out there. I wonder what that is. Let's see. It's up there. So what's this? Platform is attached to the wall by a hinge. Strong pull should release it. Why does it go there? Scans detect elements of Phazon within ice compound have begun to attack the trapped bioform. Bioform terminated. Subject was impaled on an ice shard before being frozen. Downed vessel located. Griffin class frigate is identified as the GFS Theseus. Unable to use this object with current suit upgrades. So it looks like you need the grapple swing to go forward. So let's continue. Uh-oh. Oops. Looks like you can go up that further. So let's see. Door lock system engaged. Unable to bypass security. Engage override to open the doors. So let's see. I want to go this way. Here we go. So this must be the fuel. Is this fuel gel? What are these things? Phazon Night Barb. Group forms powerful attack, but it can be overloaded to destroy them. Phazon Night Barbs have enhanced aerial mobility, and that makes them all but impossible to hit with normal shots. The group will work together to create a powerful energy burst that will deal fire at their prey. Detonating the energy charge with normal attacks before fire should destroy them. Phazon Night Barbs are the result of Night Barbs being exposed to Phazon radiation. These mutations look similar to their uncorrupted counterparts, but are characterized by their greatly increased offensive and defensive capabilities. Ready for it? Well, that took care of that. Okay, so now going up. You gotta go this way. Get off my back. Structure is blocking platform. Unit appears to be connected to nearby security release node. Platform is encased in solid ice and is blocking entry into the tunnel. High temp shots may shatter it. Ah! Well, that was a dumb move. Oh, I see. More of these night barbs. Take it easy. Come here. Alright, I guess I better wait. There you are. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and roll that up in a ball and all the way down there and activate. Uh-oh. Doors open. Gel puffer consumes and emits fuel gel fumes. Explodes when ruptured. The exposure to fuel gel has left the shell of the gel puffer highly susceptible to weapon fire. Gel puffers will come to rely on the toxic vapors given off by fuel gel for sustenance. They process these gases and then expel the excess to stay afloat. The brittle shell of the puffer, while durable in appearance, is rather thin and easily damaged. Collapsed structure is now blocking platform, unable to destroy with weaponry. Metal orbits obstructing path, but movable by electrographic forces. Move object to clear this tunnel. Let's see here. Let's see what else we go left. Ah. What happens if we go that way? You can't capture those street bats. What's this now? Hopper. Attacks with razor-sharp talons. Pounces from a distance. These aggressive insectoids use small hops to get within striking distance and then pounce, using their talons to tear away at their prey. From a distance, they will fire bursts of venom at their target. Despite their aggressive nature, they are somewhat fragile and can be easily dispatched. Because of this, they will commonly hunt in packs. Panomonics appear to be weak from age, may be ripped off on a force. What about this? Brilliant data translated. Entry, Golden Age. Data moved to logbook for review. Oh, this is... Look now to the past and to the time of peace on Brio. See the age of gold, when our world was a paradise unrivaled. Hear the songs of joy fill the streets of the royal city, as the people honor the coming of Brius the First, the Liberator. Behold the launch of our first ship to the stars on that day, and witness the rise of science of a new Brio. See this, see the beginning of our downfall. Check it out, energy tank acquired. Nice. So what would that be? That would be the umbrella carrier second. There we go. Okay, let's go through that door now. Shellbug. Attacks by firing Phazon spines. Soft body is vulnerable to attack. Shellbugs are slow-moving, roaming insects with soft bodies are easily damaged. Until they reach maturity, they will not develop their phasite shell. Unable to retract into a shell to avoid damage, they must aggressively attack any potential threat. They will extend sharp spines to fend off attackers who propel these spines at enemies. Statue contains fuel gel. It could explode if contents inside were disturbed. Can't detect an abnormality in this unnatural ice formation. Phazon signatures present. What's this? Phazon vines are impervious to attack, but growths are vulnerable to Phazon-based weaponry. Another missile expansion. Nice. What am I doing up here? Well, down goes a hopper. Let's see what you have here. Monoguard class Wargon is without power, unable to activate with current suit upgrades. Oh, so we need the X-ray visor. So what's this thing doing here? Hey, wait a minute. Uh-oh, enemy contact! What are these things? Reptilicus Hunter. Target can generate a personal cloaking field around its body. Phazon Corruption has granted Reptilicus Hunters the ability to cloak in themselves. They use this to their advantage and will hide or move positions while cloaked to gain the upper hand in combat. Reptilicus Hunters are fairly organized despite their primitive nature. Usually attacking in small groups, they patiently wait for their prey to become isolated in a locked area before attacking. The weapon consists of an energy whip for close-range assaults and a throwing chakram for long-range attacks. They have adapted to the harsh climates of Brio and are quite resistant to fuel gel and heat-based attacks. What about cold? Stone structures extended and blocking hallway access. Clear hostiles to remove it. Down he goes. You're done. Panel mountings appear to be weak from age, may be ripped off with enough force. Stone structure is retracted into the wall and no longer active. Hallway access granted. What's this? Stone plates appear to be a primitive locking system that requires specific input to open. Hello, what's this? Early and data translated. Entry, Age of Science. Okay, let's see this. The ships of Brio sped to the stars in all directions, bearing the banner of peace. Soon we found stellar brethren in the Chozo, the Lumineth, and the Ela. Starborn knowledge came to Brio, and we gladly sent our wisdom to our new friends in return. The hearts of Brio were filled with pride, and they honored the lords of science for all the wonders we provided. As the time of new Brio came to be, the old ways faded. The cries of joy from those who honored science covered the angry shouts of those who mourned the old ways, the primal traditions. Nice info. Now then. Always gotta keep looking. You gotta keep an eye out. What's this? Scans detect an unusually high amount of telluric alloy in a section of the cliffside. Saw expansion acquired. Oh, hello. So what do we have here? Cobra and Corba. Works with snatchers to feed. Vulnerable to concussive blasts. The Corba is a vicious, resilient bioform that prefers to lurk above its hunting grounds, waiting for prey. The Corba relies on the smaller snatchers to levitate victims to a point where the Corba can devour them. What the Corba cannot digest, it expels to feed the snatchers. This symbiotic relationship works well for both Corba and snatchers. Snatcher works with the Corba to feed, vulnerable to concussive blasts. Snatchers are cunning, albeit weak bioforms, unable to kill most prey on their own. They can rely on the stronger Corba to do the work for them. Snatchers will swarm into a target until it is overwhelmed. Once they have their prey, they use their power to levitate, lifting the victim to a point where Corba can devour them. What the Corba cannot digest and expels to feed the Snatchers. This symbiotic relationship works well for both the Snatchers and the Corba. This is done. Ornamental panel is covering part of the statue. It could probably be ripped off with enough force. May I present to you the grapple swing. Armor suit upgrade acquired. Grapple swing online. All right, let's have a look. Inventory. Grapple swing. The grapple swing allows you to swing back and forth from special points throughout the environment. Target a grapple point and press and hold Z to fire the grapple beam. Hold Z down to stay connected and let it go to release. Use the stick to turn while swinging. Grapple swing can be used to cross large gaps. Look for special points that shimmer to swing from. Target is a viable attach point for the grapple beam. Use the grapple swing. Lock on the grapple swing point. Release that to let go. You can fire weapons while attached to the grapple swing point. Where does it go this way? No, there is no way this way. So I guess the only way back there is if we swing our way over here. However, yeah, it's an ice shield door or something. Okay, let's rip those bad boys off. Yeah, see what I'm doing there? we go. Alright, here we go. Up and up, up and up, up we go. Alright, so now that we have the grapple swing, we're gonna go on back, get towards the Federation vessel, and upload the satellite link. This is natural Reptilicus. Teleports across short distances, highly aggressive and territorial. Scans indicate a mutation that allows the Reptilicus to teleport over short distances. Commonly used as a combat tactic to corner and trap their prey, the Reptilicus appears to suffer from Phazon corruption, and all higher throughout processes have been replaced by savage bloodlust. This corruption has also increased their resistance to heat-based attacks and fuel gel. Take that. So we got like 20 missiles, 3 energy. Looks like we got a new follower, Jerry Barasiv. Hey, buddy, your stream was so amazing. Watch next stream. Add me on Discord. Gee whiz. Well, that doesn't look... I've got a feeling about those strange names or strange messages, whatever, man. Uh-oh, behind me. Take that. Well, if you've, hold on, let's see, what do we got here? Come on, let me catch those. Come on, let's get those. Got it. Night Barb. Generates protective energy field. Contact with field is dangerous. Night Barbs are predators traveling in packs to search for prey. They have the ability to generate a protective field of energy around their bodies. The ability is unstable, however. If the field makes contact with another life force, it will overload. This also consumes the life force of a Night Barb, much like a bee sting ends its life. Ugh. That is nasty. Yeah, well, now that I got the grapple swing, I can just go over that way and follow it through. Security system disrupted. The local door lock has been opened. System will remain in standby mode. Security system disrupted. Local door lock open. System will remain in standby. So let's see if I can just carefully. I really tried to get those structural analysis complete. Scans indicate high amounts of Tellark ally within damaged panel. Maybe if I come back. Oh boy, what do we got here? Atomic. Corporeal energy at slows explosive segments on its form. Atomics are creatures composed entirely of energy. A strong energy blast is adequate to destabilize the atomic and cause it to explode. They are sustained by their core, which generates a constant supply of electricity. When an abundance of energy has been reduced, the atomic will discharge a section of its body in the form of an explosive projectile. When near sources of energy of an opposite polarization, the atomic will respond aggressively. So what are we looking at here? Security system engaged. Clamp blocks in place. Explosives may damage them. Structural analysis complete. Protective panel is held in place by security clamp locks. Oops. Analysis complete. Unit is one of a series of power rods. Connect all rods to restore power. Oh? Huh. There must be... There's got to be a connection of some sort. Uh-huh. Aha! Satellite interfaces unit is power. Control systems are destructed. Realign controls to engage interface. You downloaded the map for this area. Nice job. So there are two landing sites now. One being Fiery Air Dock, the other being Thorn Jungle Air Dock. Oops. Let's go to the map. Objective completed.
Samus, the satellite data has revealed two distinct energy signatures. They must be supplying power to the siege shield. If these targets are eliminated, the shield will be removed. We are uploading the location of each energy signature and nearby landing sites.
Here we go. There's one here. And one here. And then there's one here. And this area here. What's this? Fuel gel is susceptible to extreme temperatures and will freeze if exposed to cold. No. Well, it looks like you'll need something cold to activate. Easy does it. Hold on a second, I gotta wait. Now I know what I gotta do. Okay. Ah. Oh, now I gotta wait too. Another one. All right, let's see. Hello, what do we got? Gragnall Adult. resistant to most weaponry. Physical stress can weaken it. Large tail that characterizes Gragnol adults is also the weakness. If pulled with enough force, it will tear them apart. An explosive blast will temporarily incapacitate them, making them easier to target. They possess the ability to generate an energy shield around their bodies, preventing beam shots from damaging them. They are cunning predators, flying through the turf in search of unwary prey. They use bursts of phase energy to overwhelm their targets and swoop down to finish them. Maturity has provided them with a very durable exoskeleton. And we got another missile expansion here. Missile expansion acquired. So now the objective is simple. Find the 2 energy signatures and take them down to disable the shield. Take that. Take that. Ooh, that was close. Okay, so we got it. Let's see here. Okay, well, I think it looks like we got company. Uh-oh, look out! Yikes! Alpha Hopper splits venom at prey from a distance, use talons in close range battle. Ooh. Alpha Hoppers are characterized by their unique color and durable hide. They are highly territorial and will attack any creature who wanders too close to their nests. When hunting in packs, they will often keep their distance while others move in to attack at close range. Like all hoppers, their legs end in sharp talons and can be used to shred through any prey that gets close enough. Yeah, these guys are ugly. Oh, jeez. Wow. What just happened? Hold on, let's get to the map, see where I'm going in the right direction. Which I am. Okay. So now we need to get to Fiery Brio and see where that takes us. Alright, we're gonna save and enter the ship. Save because you never know. Suit maintenance and data backup complete. Oops. So now, set a course for the fiery air duct. Okay, let's see. Right, so hey, it's getting redder, like it's getting hotter. Ooh boy. Watch your next stream. I don't need to watch my next stream here. GF database access. File BY412. Stonework bears the mark of Skan, a gladiator in the Primal's armies. Structure, Gragnal Hive. Scans indicate no activity within. Hive has been abandoned. Hazard identified. Fuel gel. Substance is highly volatile. Contact with gel can cause damage. Fuel gel is used to power most modern starships in the cosmos, and it's extremely rare, and worlds that produce it tend to be quite prosperous. The exception to this is planet Brio, a Federation protectorate, and the largest supplier of fuel gel. Proceeds from Brionian gel sales go directly to the Federation military forces protecting that sector of space. The sheer value of fuel gel is very attractive and has led to an uprise in piracy over the last 20 years. Today, raids on gel transport convoys are common, especially in frontier regions of space. The Galactic Federation has increased anti-piracy operations, and planets with fuel gel resources are protected by Federation fleets and ground forces. I need to adjust my headphones here. My ears can't take it. All right. Hello, what's this? Ferguson class gunship. GF records identified pilot as Rundus. The engines are still warm. Strange. Strange indeed. Better get moving. GF database access file BY440. Stonework represents Vimon is the first emperor of the Eschar dynasty. What significance does that hold? Stone disk is designed to rotate inside the wall when the gel spout is ignited. GF database access file BY441. Stonework represents Owani the First, the third empress of the Siklam dynasty. Stonework head is blocking access to a transportation shaft, unable to enter from this side. GF database access file BY442. Stonework represents Amidi the Sixth, the eighth emperor of the MGF dynasty. Well, if you happen to be overhearing the chirps, it's coming from the outside. Scan indicates steel plate is being held in place by a crude bolt system. Same thing. GF database access file BY448. Stonework represents Endus the First, the last emperor of Brio. Fuel gel pumping system is operational and working at maximum capacity. Ow, that hurt. Oops, wrong one. Abnormal energy signatures detected beyond this frozen formation. High temp beams could melt the ice. Exhaust pipe appears ready to fall over. Support structures holding piping in place. Let's see. Processing chamber is constantly distributing fuel gel through the piping networks. Rotational valve operational. Ignition of fuel gel will activate an emergency release mechanism. So I guess the only way around here is this. Let's see. Oh, hello. Let's have a look. Brilliant data translated. Age of Schism. In time, the wonders of science were not enough for those who held the primal traditions in their hearts. The warnings of the Chozo to seek balance between old and new ways were not heeded by the lords of science, myself included. We forged on, ignorant of the rage in the hearts of the primals. The time came when Sphemus, the first lord of science, denounced the primals and their traditions in the center of the royal city. It was as flame to a dry forest. The age of science ended, and the age of schism was born. Well, time for a little Snatcher and Korba. Let's go further that away. Hey, let's go further that way, see what we got. What happens if we go up there? Check it out, missile expansion required. Good job. Alright, we're gonna try this again. So we gotta go up here. So that lift system is based on an archaic design and requires manual operation to activate. Elevator control lever needs to be pulled in order to activate the platform. Hello. Oh, hey, wait a minute. This sound. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like that sound. Could it be? Uh-oh, uh-oh, hey, ow, ow, hey, what are we doing? Phazon overload detected. Rapidly tap A to expel Phazon. Oh, holy jeez.
Samus, we just received very abnormal readings from your life support systems. Are you okay? As a precaution, we are downloading the diagnostic data from your suit to further analyze the situation. We will contact you again if we have any more information.
Gee whiz, man. What the hell's happened? Your PED suit will allow you to absorb this Phazon into your body and utilize it as energy. Oh. Well, does that feel good or what? Yes. All right, then. Moving on. All right, open up. Come on, you know you want to. Here we go. Uh-oh, what do we got? Hey, wait a minute. Hey, let's run this. What's he doing? Structural analysis complete. Target is a fuel gel pump tower. Unit is currently in standby mode. There's no music. Fuel gel flow regulator is inactive. Pump must be primed to activate regulator. Maintenance rail is not in position for use. Pull into place to connect to pump tower. Maintenance rail is not in position for use. Burning fuel gel is required to energize system. Charge beam shots may ignite the gel. Scans detect unknown compound within ice formations. Invulnerable to weapon fire. Pipe system is used to store surplus fuel gel. Capacity at maximum. Uh-oh. What do we got? What are these things? Warp Hound. Teleports over short distances. Invulnerable to cold-based attacks. Warp Hounds are susceptible to low temperature attacks due to the nature of their thermal energy-driven biosystem. They are often used by Reptilicus as guards and hunt beasts. They consume fuel gel to survive and can expel plastic converted thermal energy to attack and defend. The creatures can teleport over short distances, disrupting many forms of electronic targeting in the process. Here we go. Brionia data translated. Age of War. In the beginning, the conflicts were small, out of sight for most on Brio. But they grew, slowly but as steady as the coming of the sun. Diplomacy gave way to brutality, and war came to our world. The lords of science turned their minds from exploration to destruction and unleashed horrors unknown upon their primal enemies. In retaliation, the primals turned to the darkest of ancient powers, cursing us, the science lords, and all who served our cause. Friends from the stars tried desperately to end the conflict, all in vain. The people of war would not be denied. Burning fuel gel is required to energize system. Charge beam shots may ignite the gel. System energized but unable to engage. More power required. Concussive blast adjusted. There we go. Uh-oh. We got company. Take that. Okay, try... Is there another one? Right then. Let's see what we got here. Pump tower has moved to its initial position. Initiating control sequence to move to the next stage. Pump terminal is not primed. Interact with this terminal to activate the fuel gel flow regulators. Come on. This thing will not... Got it. Okay. Wow. So okay. All the way across, all the way across. across. System engaged. Control units offline. Find the next control unit to proceed. Gel vat highly volatile. Internal ignition may overload pipe storage system. I've yet to check that out. Yeah, I'm a little OCD when it comes to scanning here, so bear with me on this. Flow regulators engaged. System is at nominal. Maintenance tunnel open. Well, of course. In case you missed the announcement earlier today, a new hot off the steel press project is okay. Well, first of all, pump tower has moved to its medium position. Initiate control sequence to move to the next stage. Guess I better get on with it. Oh boy. All right. Gotcha. Oh, just one more. Warning. Wii remote batteries are low. Oh boy. I did not want to hear that. Come back here, you. I guess I better go further north. Storage system is jammed. Pressure is at critical levels. Remove valve cap to vent the gel. Valve cap removed. Leaking fuel gel is now able to be ignited. Now finds its way up there. Hello. Phazon pill bug. Generates shield for defense. Disrupted by concussive blasts. Pill bugs are commonly found in small spaces, often making traveling through tunnels troublesome. Bombs are effective against them, however. They are underground vermin, able to energize hard-shelled bodies in Phazon. Once charged, they will roll into a defensive shape and charge their enemies. Burning fuel gel is required in an energized system. Charged beam shots may ignite the gel. There. Going up. Oh, look at all that. Easy does it. I guess I can't go that way. Ouch. That hurt. And all the way up it goes. Pump tower has moved to its final position. Fuel gel pumping systems are now online. He does it. So let's see. What's this? Structure identified. Grab ledge. Jump forward to grab onto the ledge and automatically pull yourself up. Certain ledges are composed of unique magnetic alloys that retract your suit. By jumping toward and grabbing onto them, a surge of energy will course through your suit and allow you to pull yourself up. Ledges that shimmer green are able to be grabbed onto. Control offline. Jump to green ledges to form a ledge grab. What the hey? What we got here? Let's see. All fixture stuck in an open position is constantly pouring fuel gel. Line appears combustible. A thick bark prevents you from using weapons to ignite it. Raw fuel gel is unstable and can be easily disrupted to hit with a strong blast. Personal expansion acquired. Let's have a, I'm gonna be as patient as it possibly can be to scan the next creature here. Look at all that fuel gel, man. It's fiery in here. Alright. Not yet. Take it easy. Wait for the next one to pop up. And man, just keep. Can you actually see it underground? Easy does it. Gotta be more. Got it. Gel ray. Passive bioform native to Brio. Lives within pools of fuel gel. Gel rays are non-aggressive bioforms native to Brio. They're one of the few creatures who make their home within the caustic pools of fuel gel. The unique exterior and shape of the gel ray allow it to withstand and glide through the rivers of gel. Their main source of sustenance is small organisms that exist within fuel gel, but they are known to occasionally leap out of feed on insects that fly near the gel surface. Okay. I think we have a save station, so let's get on ahead. Let's save, because you never know. What the hell? Zion the Potato has entered the chat. Yep, this is Metroid Prime Sunday. This is Corruption. However, before I continue, I may have to take a quick commercial break, so back in a minute. We're back. All right, welcome back to Metroid Prime Sunday. Zion the Potato has entered the chat even as we speak. He says, at first I thought Samus was a male. I was so deceived in many ways. Well, Samus has been and always will be female, so now you know. Anyways, with that out of the way, we're ready to get going. More hoppers. Missile blast take him down. How about that? Is it just me or is it fiery in here? Warning, Wii remote batteries are low. Again. Huh. The raw fuel gel is pouring through opening. Extreme cold could probably stop the flow. Stone workhead is open. Enter the opening to access the transportation shaft. Good shot. Still, look out. That hurt. Oh, gel bug. Phazite shell infused with fuel gel. Explodes when shot. Gel bugs are roaming insects encased in organic phazite. These cavern-dwelling bugs have come to rely on fuel gel as a source of sustenance. Over time, their shells have become saturated and crystallized as fuel gel. As a result, their bodies have become highly unstable. But fire will disrupt the gel and cause the creature to detonate. Oops. Oh. Gee, what the heck happened here? Communications with the Wii remote have been interrupted. Well, that means I gotta take another commercial break. Back in a minute. And we're back. Okay, so I just replaced the batteries on the Wii remote. Let's see what happens. Zim zam, flammo bam. We are back. So yeah, constant reminder, change your batteries every now and then. Things were a lot. I wonder if you could do a Scottish accent since you could do voice and stuff. Well, I could do a Scottish accent. Go something like this. I'm just kidding. No. So what's this? Wait a minute. Uh-oh.
Attack the base at once!
Yeah, what the piss is that? This is a Space Pirate ATC. Well-armored transport Ford vent is vulnerable. armored pirate trooper, covered with a thin layer of armor, susceptible to explosive attacks. Looks like a giant bean. Armored pirate troopers are equipped with a standard armor suit and provides adequate protection against beam attacks, but is vulnerable to explosive blasts. You're outfitted with all the basic pirate armaments. This includes an assault rifle and energy scythe, both powered by Phazon. EMP grenades are often employed against power armored foes. The new dash jet system provides increased mobility. Oh boy. Take that, you pirate scum. I refuse to believe that those robot dog wolf looking screwballs are hard to beat. That's 300 kills. Nice job.
Send reinforcements! What the?
Huh? Rundus, what are you doing here? Rundus, what are you doing? Okay, you wanna fight? You got one.
Oh my god! What is... So Rundus is turned! Rundus. Ice armor protects body, but could be ripped off if he was stunned. Phazon exposure has greatly enhanced Rundus in his ability to generate ice, making him deadly at any range. His durable ice armor has one weak point, the neck. Serious physical stress can weaken and remove it, exposing Rundus to attack. This weak point cannot be seized as long as Rundus is active. He can create frozen objects at will and can freeze missiles in mid-flight. Smaller ice-based projectiles can be shot down, but it is recommended to evade larger attacks. Be advised, Rundus can trigger a hyper mode state, elevating his threat level to match your own. Rundus, I have come to kill you because you scratched my curtains. Whatever, man. Well, man, he's got a point. Scratched his curtains, huh? Screw Rundus and his curtains. Yeah. It's efficient. Inefficient tanks for hyper mode. Oh boy. Ah! Boy, oh boy. So finish you! Great time, Potato never runs out of jokes. What is going on? I'm running out of material. I'll frostbite his ass.
Rundus. Why, Rundus? I'm gonna make Dark Samus pay for what he did. He did.
Oops. So that is unusual. Zion the Potato has run out of material. Meanwhile, Rundus has been defeated, and I give to you the ice missile. Yes, it is a she. Sorry about that, Zion Potato. That was my mistake. Ice missile acquired. Press down to fire, capable of freezing enemies or liquids for short periods of time. Wowie, man. Destroy Eastern Energy Signature. Missile Elimination 10. Large Phazon Unit, 50 units. Ooh, that's better. Now what's this? Phazite plating is bolted over a control switch, unable to access the current suit upgrades. Oh, Chris, this is bad. This grating is connected to a local security switch. Damage the switch to open this panel. Oh, better go up. Better go down. Better go down. Scorch bug. Tiny insects that feed on fuel gel. Explodes when shot. Scorch bugs are exclusively found on fuel gel producing plants such as Brio. The tiny insects subsist entirely on the volatile gel. Like many creatures with this diet, they have taken on the ignitable characteristics of their food source. When shot with any type of weaponry, they burst into a small explosion, leaving behind only a scorch mark. It is from this trait that they have earned their name. That hurt. All right, done. Yeah, what's this? Openings appear to be used as a drainage system. Their interiors are soaked with fuel gel. Pumping station controls a full of fuel gel through nearby spouts used to release the gel. Come on. I guess I gotta be farther away from my station to make these things work. All right. More scorch bugs. Oh boy. Okay. Here it is. Hologram console offline. Current display none. Restore power to operate. Device hand scanner. Terminal is online and ready to receive input. Is there something? Look at this. Radiant data translated. Downfall. Look now to the time of battle. Tribe against tribe. See fertile land swept clean of all living things by arcane nightmares or the hellish blast of science. See the giant stone monogars do battle, destroying the land with their titanic blows. And hear the undying scream of a planet racked by darkest war. The battles waged endlessly, and the resources needed to sustain our war machines were great. Brio, too, had become a casualty of the war. The air was filled with the smoke of battle, and the soil soaked with the toxins of pollution. Calamity after calamity visited the folk of Brio, until a world once known for wonders became a scarred husk under the stars. Only a small region remained habitable, and to which the survivors went, bringing the war with them. Now let's see here. What else do we have here? Leviathan shield generator, armor plating made of maldium. Armor integrity at maximum. Leviathan seed has impacted itself with a planet, currently protected by an energy shield.
Clearly, this is the source of the energy signature we detected. This generator is supplying power to the Leviathan's protective shield. You will be unable to destroy the generator with your current weapons. You must find a weapon capable of penetrating the generator's heavy armor.
Right. Hologram console online. Currently displayed shield. Generator schematic. Shield generator status online. Inaccessible from current location. Unable to reach from the ground. Device hand scanner. Terminal has already been used and is offline. So it looks like we'll need a ship upgrade to get the job done. Vulnerable to extreme cold. More hoppers coming in. Oh? Oh, okay. So we just make our way back down. So this must be the Temple of Brio. Okay then. Take that. Ouch, that hurt. Why am I going back that way? Gee, I wanted that myself. Well, I'll tell you why. First, I'm gonna save because you never know. There we go. Check it out. Missile expansion required. Ah! That hurt. Wait a minute. What's this now? Proximity switch turns on when approach. Shoot switch to activate connected systems. Target must be moved in position to use as an attack point for the connected system. Alright, well, what are you gonna do? Open up. Hey, what's this now? It looks like you're back in the gel refinery site. Doesn't matter where you go. Ooh, shortcut. S-H-O-R-T-C-U-T. Shortcut. And you get another missile expansion. Yes, sir. Tillicus. Let's see. Ugh. Can I come back and try again? Yeah, hopefully I can see these things again. Yes. Bryonian Shriekbat, aggressive ceiling dweller that dive bombs approaching organisms. One of the many types of shriekbats found across the solar system, the Bryonian shriekbat behaves similar to all of its cousins. Shriekbats will nest in small groups and make their home in this sheltered environment. Dwelling on the top of caverns and ruins, a shriekbat will hunt nearby insects and small creatures for food. Once a nesting area has been found, it will be fiercely protected from any intruder. The territorial shriekbat will dive bomb any creature that wanders too close, no matter what the size. Well, I ain't quitting yet. Not till I knock out half of that shield generator. Well, let's get back to Brio, I suppose. Save and enter the ship, cause you never know. Zion, if you it's come to mind, and that will be the hot off the steel press title that I will be playing on Saturdays. So I'm very much excited for that. These are just from the makers of Super Mario Odyssey. It kind of plays like Super Mario Odyssey, but I've watched their Nintendo Direct, and it has a lot of great features, and I can't wait to bring it to you guys. I've seen a lot of positive reviews about this. Oh right, you can't skip it because this is not a new cutscene. But if you haven't already, check out the Nintendo Direct involving Donkey Kong Bonanza. See what the hype is all about, and see what the game's all about too. Those aren't worth scanning. So now this. Take that. Reptilicus, or Reptilici for that matter.
Samus, we have discovered a Federation landing site on Brio. You may be able to use this facility to upgrade your ship. We are sending the coordinates to you now.
Boy, thanks for telling me that. Yep, there's the site. Take that. Ah! I think I got whipped by a night barb or something. Ugh. Oh, you know what? This reminds me. There's this one place that I would like to go so that I could access that white door. So if you give me a moment. Yeah, right on top. There we go. What's this now? Oh, would you look at that? Making its return. The Gamer. Non-aggressive bioform. Avoid contact with spiked shell. The spiked shell of a Gamer is rather durable. It can only be destroyed by an explosive blast. While menacing in appearance, they are non-aggressive scavengers that feed on the waste of other creatures. This food source has led to them being spreaders of many types of diseases. Ugh, brother. Didn't want to hear that. Alright, missile expansion acquired. Oh, poo, not again. Samus ain't got time to deal with you. Okay, now I'm going. Now. Is it just me or is my... No, it can't be. Oh, there's the cannonball Alex Steele approaching my position.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, that was bad.
All right, you got the lights and the doors.
Yes, of course. Yes, so as you can see, the cannonball is off to bed, and I am in charge of shutting down. Typical. Okay. Ow. All right, then. Open the door. Come on. There we go. Any Hiki Sheik, you'll be refrying beans with Pablo Escobar again. Hey, what's this? Rionian labor golem appears deteriorated, but still functional. Concussive blast may activate it. Well, here comes the golem. Uh-oh. Dive bomb! Ugh. Good lord. So what's this? Unknown surface type, designed to work with an advanced movement system. Requires a... Now what's this? War golems restrained and unable to move. Looks like it's trying to reach for the control unit. Scale vines have a thick bark protecting their fuel gel soaked interior, vulnerable at the core. Take that. Oh. Golem control unit online. Will transfer energy from the slot to the connected golem. So I guess this has to happen until her. Uh-oh. Core feeds a steady supply of fuel gel in the scale vines, ignitable by explosive weapons. So there's one down. Goes. It's 2 down, 2 more to go. Can't go any further, so. Three down, 1 to go. Hold on a second, guys. Gate doors locked in place. Locking mechanism engaged, unable to open from the outside. GF fuel gel pumping crane is offline. A large battery appears to have been removed from it. Brimstone in this section of the cliffside appears to have weakened over time. Gotta do it. Monarch class war golems released and ready for operation. Control unit on standby. we go. Ooh, nice. Well, meanwhile,
Samus, we have uncovered more information regarding your condition. It appears that once activated, the unique Phazon inside your body overreacts after several seconds. We did not foresee this problem when we gave you the PED, and unknowingly, we put you in grave danger. We are sorry. Please be aware that it will not be possible to counter Dark Samus without the PED. You must be careful in using it. In the meantime, we will continue to investigate this unique Phazon.
all right then. You ought to be sorry. Whatever, man. Gragnol Hive, bioforms detected within, vulnerable to explosive blasts. So what's this? Crystallized fuel gel. Formation is unstable and vulnerable to weapon fire. Aged gel crystal. Hardened shell appears invulnerable to weapon fire. Structure heavily eroded. Localized explosive blast could cause complete structural failure. Broken golem statue fragments. Structural integrity compromised. Telluric alloy detected within stonework. Ooh, check it out. Energy tank. Nice job. Needed that. Don't worry, folks. I've got all the time in the world. I ain't quitting just yet. I wanna see some action from like Gunship or something. Ugh. Alright, check out for more Gragnol hives. There's one right there. Take that. Come on. What is this, Rube Goldberg or something? Broken column debris is blocking path. Explosive blast could probably destroy it. What's this? Backup cache of Federation weaponry appears to have not been used for some time. Ooh, interesting. Intrigue. Dun dun dun. Now then. Missile racks are part of a gunship weaponry upgrade system controlled by a nearby terminal. Take out that Gragnol hive. Energy shielding is powered by a local power source. Move the source to lower the shield. Terminal controls missile racks. Ship upgrade system in standby. No ship present to upgrade. Landing pad. Landing pad must be free of obstructions to land gunship. Lift system is inactive.
Hostile life forms detected. Initiating security lockdown. Damn it. Looks like I'm gonna have to fight.
Well, bring it on.
Area clear.
Okay. Oh, okay. So now you got to get in there and. So you gotta knock out that debris, and then lower. So yeah, now it's mini game time. Bay door control system, engage the manual override security system and open the doors. The ventilation duct is blocked by metal panels and concussive blast could destroy them. Hey, what's this? Energy cell uses a power source in Federation technology. Energy cells were designed as a portable power source for the Federation. Their high powered up energy ratio makes them ideal for powering a wide variety of equipment. Throughout the environment, you may encounter stations that contain an energy cell. Remove the cell will leave these stations permanently offline. You will then be able to place the collected energy cell into a new station that is empty. Your collected and used energy cells are recorded in your logbook. Energy cell acquired. You are now carrying one energy cell. Additional data downloaded in inventory screen. Okay, logbook. Research lore. Research creatures. Inventory. Options. Energy cells, yep. So basically, platform's retracted physical stretch could probably pull the platform out. Bay doors locked shut, unable to access landing pad. Engage manual override. So you gotta get there. There we go. There we go. Opening the bay doors. Here we go. Now all we gotta do is lower that thing. Oh. Lower it up, land the ship.
Gunship, requesting landing.
Acknowledged. Gunship approaching landing site.
Time for a power-up, methinks. Air gunship. Receive upgrade now.
Here we go. Gunship armed. Gunship upgrade complete. New weapon system added. Ship missiles are online. Lock on the command icon to Z to initiate a bombing run. All right, let's get to the log, but let's see. Let's see more about it. Missile. Your gunship is now capable of firing a salvo of missiles. While in command visor, lock on with Z with ship missile command icon. Your gunship will fly over the area and bombard the environment with missile attacks. Ship missiles can destroy objects made of maldium. Each gunship missile expansion you find will increase the number of missiles your gunship can carry by 1. Objective completed. Now, save and enter the ship, cause you never know. We're gonna go ahead and fly straight to Fiery Brio and put a bombardment on that shielding object. Fiery air duct coming up. Can I skip it? No. Okay, let's have toast. Okay, landing on Brio. Now I can skip it. Good. Because I don't need to see that same schematic all over again. Ah, it's another Jolly Roger drone. All right then. Uh-oh. Space pirates. Space pirates here. All right. Ready? And go. I'm just gonna save real quick, cause you never know. Always a good idea to perform data backup and suit maintenance. Free sucker. Must be wondering what those space pirates are doing here. What if it goes something like this?
Samus, an accursed hunter, has entered Brio and is about to disable the shield generator. Don't let her near her. Don't let her near the shielding object.
Meanwhile, back to the Temple of Brio. Armored Arrow Trooper. Covered with a thin layer of armor, susceptible to explosive attacks. Armored Arrow Troopers are deployed in harsh combat zones. Their armor is resilient, but susceptible to explosive blasts. In battle, they use twin attack pods to engage targets. They are equipped with a particle cannon and a helix missile pod. They can tap their Phazon power unit to warp from point to point. Weaken slice in the jetpack. Ignite and separate it from the pilot to neutralize the target.
It's the accursed hunter. Protect the sentry gun at all costs.
Oh, jeez, quit moving around. Jamming beacon override appears vulnerable to electrocosmic forces. Jamming beacon is interrupting remote control signals. Cannot use the command visor while it is active. Unknown allies detected within this storage unit's plating, making it invulnerable to your weaponry. Space pirate crates are used to store additional weapons and energy supplies for troops. Large space pirate crates use durable plating. Cannon base is still under construction. The unit appears to be nearing completion. Cannon appears to be a standard Tiamat model. Construction is incomplete.
Requesting close air. Target marked.
Copy. Gunship inbound. Now that's what I'm talking about. Space pirate cannon base has been completely destroyed. Unit is beyond repair. Space pirate cannon has been completely destroyed. Unit is beyond repair. Take that.
I'm okay. Okay. Time to give this thing a bombing run. Target area marked. You're cleared hot.
Gunship, strike, inbound. Good effect on target.
Damn it. The shield's still up.
Generator destroyed. Shield generator destroyed. Power production null. Chance to repair 0. No kidding. The energy shield protecting the Leviathan Sea has become unstable but is still operating. Shield generator offline. Ah. Hello, what do we got here? Advanced Shield Trooper. Battle Shield deflects attacks but can be pulled with grapple beam. Advanced Shield Troopers wear an extra layer of owl blade of armor and is susceptible to explosive attacks. In addition to their armor, they wield a portable battle shield. While the shield provides excellent protection against incoming fire, it can also be easily ripped off. Phazon-based attacks are capable of destroying the shield. These guys are tough. These guys were tough, but... Well, looks like I'm gonna have to bug out of here, because, okay then. Well, time for a shortcut. Shortcut discovered. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and save and not even enter the ship because I'm out of here. So I'm going to save because you never know. Time for a little suit maintenance and data backup. And that's going to be it for this week's edition of Metroid Prime Sunday. So I'm going to go ahead and... So I'm going to access the logbook. I'm going to go to options. It says quit the game. Yeah. So So yeah, this is how I properly would do that, even after I wait for it. Let's see. I trust it when okay, so I'm going to go to the Wii menu. And yes, it is all saved up to date. So we're going to go ahead and head to intermission to see my beautiful face here. Special thanks to Zion for joining the chat. For Jerry Brass for following me. Not even sure if that's... Oh, anyways, that's it for Metroid Prime Sunday this week. When we come back next week, we're going to try and take out the other shield generator and hopefully wipe out the Leviathan in Brio. Don't forget, tune in tomorrow for Nostalgic Monday as I continue and look to finish GoldenEye 007. And keep in loop on the Facebook page for the next episode of Voice Acting, as my brother and I return to Tyrion Cuthbert, Attorney of the Arcane. My brother and I will get our heads together and figure out when that will happen. And don't forget, starting after July 17th is the release of Donkey Kong Bonanza. You will be seeing me play that game on Hot Off the Steel Press. Until next time, folks, I am the Package Andrew Steele, and I am for real. Adios, muchacho.